Well, hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. I did a short live earlier. This is your girl, Libra Butterfly, aka Coco 929. Oh, y'all. I'm just coming on. I'm laying in my bed, doing some thinking. Just talked to hubby. And I realized I'm blessed. I'm very much, I always realize that, but sometimes you go through something I have an encounter and it just makes you know how blessed you truly are. Um, so, what I'm going to say is, I am going to take um, the program for tomorrow off. My job right now is has overtime, and y'all see the state of the world we live in right now. And I just feel like I've already got my schedule fixed, but they let it be known that if I want overtime, I can get, overtime as much as I want. So I am going to take up some overtime, probably for the rest of this week. I'm not sure yet. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why when I get on YouTube, I got a belch. I don't know if that's a. See, I just did it again. Anyway, I have goals, and it's some things that God has ordained for me, and I just have to fix my face like a flint and go for it like I know I go for stuff. And so I'm just saying that tomorrow's broadcast about the credit, I'm going to postpone because speaking of credit, why I can get my overtime and all that, so I can pay up some stuff and move my credit along. Because, like I said, again, I got goals. So I'm going to postpone it. I'm going to talk to the guy that's coming. I'm going to email him. I'm not email him. I'm going to inbox him when I get out of here and let him know that I postponed it until the following week. So I probably won't be back on here until, um, I don't know. I might make little laughs like this, but as far as StreamYard, I don't know. I don't know. I got to wait until it hits me. Sometimes I can just be sitting there and I feel the urge to go on and say something, so I do. That's why you don't see a whole lot of times that I plan stuff like that, because lately when I go to plan it, something come up and there we go. I got to cancel. So today was September 21st, and it's my oldest baby's birthday. Yes, honey. I had so much blessings to happen today. And then my one daughter, who has the 5 kids, she took pictures and finished her schooling for registered nurse. Yay! And so she posted her pictures with her cap and gown, and she looks so professional, and she's beautiful. All my kids are beautiful, and all my boys are handsome. So, and I was just sitting back, and then her and my second oldest child is already something with medical, but now she's going to be an RN too. And she's in St. Louis. And she was telling my daughter, congratulations, baby sis. You deserve it. Um, we come from good genes and good stock and stuff like that. And my RN daughter was like, we sure do. We get it from my mama. And my other daughter's like, we sure do. Yeah, it just makes me want to cry. Not bad cry, but good tears, because, man, y'all, raising them girls, and it wasn't easy. I know to them, I made it look so easy, but they don't know. Many nights, y'all, I sit up in the bed crying, with a pillow over my face, crying, not knowing what the next day was going to look like, you know. At the time, Let me just explain. This is why you see such a strong person, or why I trust only me. Every time I go to trust other people, this is even to this day though. Every time I try to trust people, they say you can trust me, and everything. I can only trust them to a point to where if I do everything they want me to do, then they're happy. But if I have an opinion, I do me, like be true to me, then there's an issue. So I don't need that, you know. Um, so um, I just remember, um, man, just trying to. I remember many a nights, and this is no lie. I remember many a lot nights laying in the bed like I am now, wide awake, just saying, God, just show me how to train these kids. Show me how to make them better than me. I always told my kids at an early age, be better than me. Don't be me, be better than me. And I took it because I didn't feel like that I did nothing that was that great or grand. But it took my oldest daughter about a year or two ago, said, Mama, that's a lot of pressure. And I said, what's a lot of pressure? She said, when you tell us to be better than you, that's a lot of pressure. I said, huh? She said, do you realize what all you've done? Do you realize it? And I was like, because to me, y'all, I mean, don't get pregnant at an early age. Don't, you don't have to strip. You don't have, all this stuff like that. When I say be better than me, you know, mama did all this stuff so you won't have to. And so when she explained it to me and my other kids were like, yep. I was like, oh, wow. I never realized, like your boy said, never meant to put, what's that, 1,000 pounds of stress on your head. Um, yeah, I was like, wow. So, of course, I apologized, to them for that pressure because that was not my intent and everything. So, you know, but I'm proud of my babies. I am, and I know their sister is looking down from heaven like, y'all go, sis. Y'all go. Go. I want my sisters and brothers to do the dang thing. Y'all go. And everything. It's not a day or hour goes past that we don't miss Jasmine. It's like an unspoken thing now because every time we talk about it, we cry. So everybody's like, you could tell when we are thinking about it, like on one accord, we all go like that. When we hear that, everybody knows it's Jasmine. And even now, I try to keep my emotions intact and I'm trying to keep some normalcy and I do things to try to keep my mind off her. Like, and because sometimes I can be sitting talking to somebody and my mind will go on my baby. And if I stay there too long, I start crying because a cry is just like still right there. And there was people that told me, said, Coco, you're going to always cry because that's your daughter. That's your child. You're going to always cry. And I thought they was playing. But that's the truth. I could be laughing and cry because I miss my baby, you know? So I'm like, wow. Um, so I threw myself into this job so that I wouldn't have to focus on anything but just making money. Focus on the job, making money. Focus on the job, making money. Um, and it's working, but it's not working. And so I said, well, I'm going to redo some stuff because it's a whole lot of changes I'm making once I turn 50, which is let me see what time it is. I turned 50 on the 29th. That's why my thing is Coco 929. You'll get it. So, it's just, yeah, it's so much I want to say. You ever been to a point you got a lot on your chest to say, but for some reason it's not coming out? It's like, I don't know. Um, I just don't know, y'all. I am having to rethink friendships, having to rethink connectionships, you know, because if you're always the one that brings me down or causes me strife, or because a lot of times people will put their insecurities on you, and you like, hold on, wait a minute, no. And like I said, if you're not careful, you'll be walking around feeling some type of way and wonder why you feel that way, because uh, energy is transferred. It's never destroyed. It's always transferred. And I think sometimes people mean well, but you can't help me if you don't even look at your own self. If you don't look at your own self and realize you screwed up and you're messed up in the mind because of whatever happened to you when you was a kid, like other kids, kids can be cruel. And sometimes they pick on kids and call them ugly, all this and stuff. And sometimes people grow up with that complex and they grow up in a shell. Like they'll have bursts of times when they feel like they're important and they'll come out of their shell. But then for the most part, they revert in the shell and they become very insecure, you know. And it shows. It shows in how they interact with other people that they're very insecure. And if you're not careful, their insecurity and their controlling factors and things, it'll leak off on you, and then before you know it, you're like, why do I feel this way? And see, I can't, because that's not me. I've never been insecure about anything in my life, and it don't look like a good time to start now. And I think for some people, I'm too secure. You ever met people where they say you think you are it, or either they don't say it, but you can tell that they think it. You know what I'm saying? And they get mad because you won't buy into the insecurities that they have, and you won't let them put that on you. So they get mad, you know. But I just can't. And you know what? I can say this. I love everybody. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. I mean, I like you. I like your ways. But I have to love you before I die. So I don't wait for that. I just go ahead and love you with the love of the Lord. But I realize that I have to stay true to myself. I have to stay who I am. I am a bubbly person. I like to live, laugh, and love. I keep telling you that. I do. I like to laugh. I like to live. I like to love. And I got a friend who, when we first connected, this friend kept me laughing. Gave me a reason when I was in a dark spot. Gave me a reason to smile, and was a good encourager and all this stuff. And then they start getting very insecure. The things that was in them start coming out, and I could tell by the way they were talking. Like every so often, you know, something would come out, and I just get quiet. I'm listening, and I'm like, I don't receive it. And I'm not gonna take it on. That's not me. Why are you saying X, Y, and Z to me? You're trying to do, and they're like, no, I ain't, no, I ain't. Yes, you are, so I realize you can't help people that don't think it's a problem, and you can't help people that don't want to be helped. You have to just kind of let them sink, you know, and you just have to make sure you don't go down with the boat, you know. Boat of one, please. So, I do want to say this. I enjoyed going over to Let's Chop It Up. I met some cool women on that program tonight that was so open about their sexuality and helping people, and it was fun. It was informational, informative rather. It was, Anthony was engaging with the people. It was just great, and I feel like I need more of that outgoingness and stuff. Um, So it was wonderful. So I thank him. He wanted me to come, kept wanting me to come on the screen yard, and I didn't want to go up there because I knew he had a guest, and I wanted to hear what the guest said, and everything. But I finally took when he was getting ready to close. I said, okay, now I'm gonna jump up here, just to tell them thank you for being open and honest about their life and their beliefs and everything. And like I said, I might be on this week, but that thing for tomorrow is canceled because I think I'm gonna work some overtime. And even if I don't work overtime tomorrow, I need to put some stuff in perspective. So I need to spend some good quality time with myself. Uh, it's just all groovy. It's all groovy and it's all grand. So, but I just love y'all. Shout out to Fat Babe. Baby, it's going to be all right, little sis. It just really is. Right now, I feel your pain. I feel what you're going through because I'm walking through my own shadow. Um, but God got you. God got me. It's going to be all right. For real. Pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. So, all right, y'all. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks again, Anthony. Thanks again, Real Mamas, Real Problems. Thanks again, Nicole and Stara. Um, Smooches to y'all. And I'll be talking to y'all this week. Who's to say? I'm saying tomorrow. I know tomorrow the credit thing is not going to happen, but I might pop on. Who knows? I'm just being led by the Lord, y'all. I'm led by what I have to say and what He puts in me to say. So all right, I'm out. Smooch.